doesn't really matter. All I know is I have these characteristics, so I'm gonna work with them. And I've become, the past 3 years, I've become closer with the black community. Before I wasn't really close to them because I grew up in a school where there weren't really many black kids and stuff. And if there were, they were mostly mixed with Caucasian. And so I grew up well, my family is all different races, but the white, as a lot of black people would call it, society, kinda. So, not till like high school, when I started high school, I didn't really associate that much with black people and really get into their lives. And black people are the way they are because of history and stereotypes that are not fair. But they shouldn't take those things. They shouldn't allow people to put those on them and then use those against themselves. That's what I see my friends as doing. They take the things that some people may say about them, like about black people, and they might say, oh yeah, we are this, we're that, but why would you do that? I mean, that's stupid. That's like saying, like, I don't know, it's kind of doing the same thing to yourself, but what people do to you, you're also doing to them. You're talking bad about that race or something. I see that every single day, and it bothers me, but you can't do anything really about it. You can. Your actions speak louder than your words. Okay, well, I went on the National Geographic website and I actually read some stuff. And this weekend was supposed to be the biggest full moon, if you guys noticed. Tell me, leave me a comment or something if you guys noticed that about the moon or anything. And I watched some stuff about these, about killer whales and these weird seal things that are like one of the largest animals on Earth. And they were really scary looking. And they're really ferocious too, and dangerous. And I read some stuff about like bullfighters, Matadors, I think, Matadors. But I don't know, it was like about the Portuguese ones. But I don't know how to speak, like, I don't know how to pronounce this Portuguese stuff. I mean the Portuguese language words, but I know how to pronounce the Spanish ones. So it's interesting because the guy was from Hispanic descent, and he said how his grandfathers and like grandparents like were from Mexico and they did bullfighting there, but it wasn't the same as, they didn't have all the passion that the people in Portugal did. Oh, let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm not quite sure what magazine I used. I don't think that's it. Yeah, this is it. Oh, I got it. See? Brotherhood of the Bull. And he says, Spanish matadors are cloaked in ego and machismo. They show little emotion. I began to wonder if my quest was quixotic. Then I learned of forcados in Ebora, Portugal. I followed them for 4 years, and they're the real thing. Their deeply cultivated sense of family outside it is what I've been long seeking. His great uncle was the El Calicero, a legendary matador. So he shows, like, look at these little boys. Look, they're cute. They're just practicing the future forgatos in Portugal. And then you can see a picture of the Matadors praying before they go. Another picture. Yeah, it was really interesting to me. Oh, look at this. It's crazy. Yeah. It's really interesting to me. Oh, look, this was so sad. That chimpanzee right there is dead. And you can tell in the picture how that the chimpanzees understand that there's death, and that it's amazing that we're actually related to them. But they're like us in many ways.